Hi guys, and welcome to this Divi theme WordPress tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, today we're going to be putting together this cool slider. We're going to be using a plugin called Divi Carousel. And if you want to try it out, you can try it out from my affiliate link below this video. And there's also a 10% off coupon down there if you'd like to try it. We're using the Divi theme here, and the Divi theme is absolutely awesome. It just keeps getting better and better. And again, if you want to test drive it, I'll put a link below this video, and you can also check it out from one of my affiliate links down there. But this slide is great. It's really easy to put together. The plugin people have done a fantastic job on this. It's kind of eye-catching and great, and we've linked it to some Woocommerce products. So when you click on the image, it takes you to the product. So let's get started. Let's go to a new page and we'll start this. Here's the one we did yesterday. First thing I want to do is enable the visual builder. We're going to do this all on the front end again today. And let's create a new section. Actually, we've got one here, that's fine. I'll delete that and start from scratch. So I'm going to go down, click the little blue button, add a new section. Just going to make it a regular section. Inside, I'm going to put a single row. And just to add a bit of space, I'm going to put a text module in there and just put a title. I'm going to get rid of that content. Another great feature of Divi is you can add dynamic content, so it'll pull directly from your database. So I'm going to click that little icon there and just select page title. So it'll, whatever page you're on, it'll grab the title, and this page is carousel, I believe. There it is right there. Okay, well, let's style our text. Obviously I want it a lot bigger, and that's just regular text right there. So let's go down and make it a lot bigger. Space out those letters a little bit. And let's capitalize it. And I'm going to make it red. In fact, let's make it even a little bit bigger than that. And let's make it semi-bold. And I also want to put it in the middle, I believe. That's fine. Now we want to actually give that section a background color. So let's just save that. Go to the section, hit the cog, hit the background. I'm going to give it a dark background. I think I'll use 222, which is pretty grey. Okay. Let's get our slider organized now. So I'm going to add another row. And again, I'm just going to use a single module. And let's go down to Divi Carousel, which is the plugin. This will only appear if you've got this plugin installed. As you can see, Divi's got a lot of nice plugins, or a lot of nice modules by default, but this carousel, you have to install the plugin to use it, obviously. Now I'm going to put the number 5 here on desktop, so it's going to show 5 items. And with the carousel effect that I'm using today, I found an odd number is usually better than you've got one in the middle and 2 each side with 5, or 1 each side with 3. So an odd number seems to work better. Down below it'll only show 3 on a tablet, which is fine. You can have that 5 as well if you want to. And on a cell phone or a mobile phone, showing 1. That works for me. Okay, I'm not going to set anything else up yet. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's just start adding some items. So I'm going to click on the Add New Item. And all I'm going to say is sale 50%. Or 50% off, I guess. I'm not going to add any media because I don't want anything under it. And in the image, I'm going to add the image of one of our products. And I just set up Woocommerce previously and just put 6 laptops in there, just so we've got something to rotate. I've just checked that. Image size medium. I guess you could try bigger, but I'm going to leave it as it is at the moment. You've got some options there. You can have it a lot larger if you want to, but I'm just going to leave it at the default 300. And as you can see, there it is. There is actually the text underneath, but you just can't see it yet. Now, I don't want to open in Lightbox. Background color, I'm going to just give it, this is for the whole module, but the image is on top, so I'm going to just give it that red color, sort of saily sort of color. Now you can see that text. Next, let's go to the design tab, and it's our title text right there. So I've clicked on title text. Let's make that white so we can see it better, and let's make it bold so we can see it even better. Better still. And let's capitalize it. Double T's right there. That's fine. And we want to put it in the middle, so centralize it. That little button right there. Great. All we're getting there. And we need to go down and do some spacing. So looks like we want a little spacing below the image there. So we can either put it on the bottom of the image or the top of the content. Let's try putting it on the bottom of the image. Is fine. Let's try 10. Whoops. 10. And you just need to put in there. Perfect. Just need to put in 10 and it'll put in the pics for you. Now I'm not going to put any padding anywhere else because that works absolutely fine with that. But if I take that away, let's see, we could probably do the same by doing it on the top of the content. So I'm just going to put in 10 again. Yep, that worked absolutely fine too. So it's either or, whatever works for you. Okay, so that's our first slide pretty much created there. So let's hit the checkbox. Now we're going to duplicate it. So we've got 6 items here, because that's the number I added to my Woocommerce. And let's go in the second one, and all I'm going to do is change the image. And continue on through. In fact, I'll pause this. Okay, so there we go. I've changed the images on all of those. I'm not going to change anything else. So let's go down to our slider settings. And we put in 5. That's absolutely fine. That seems to work for me. Multi-slide. That's if you want it to slide all 5 of these onto the next lot, which I don't. I want it to sort of slide one at a time, increment one at a time. So I'm going to leave that unchecked. Transition duration is the time that it actually takes each transition. So I'm going to put that on, I don't know, 1.5 seconds, 1500 milliseconds. Center slide, I'm going to change that in just a second. And I'm going to check that on, but I've got to make a few changes first. Loop, yes, I do want it to loop. In other words, go continually in a loop, in a circle, like a carousel. Autoplay, yes. We'll have it to pause on hover. And that autoplay speed, I think 1,000, just right, 1,000 milliseconds or 1 second is the amount of time it pauses each time it increments. Arrow navigation, I'm not going to have that on. I don't want the little arrows either side, back and forward. Dot navigation I think I will have on. It's the little dots underneath there. Alignment center, that's fine. Item spacing, that's obviously the space between the items. I'm going to leave that just where it was on 30, I believe. Equal height, I don't need it because these are actually all the same height. Had they been different heights, I might have checked that. Vertical align, I'm going to put that to center. So it should be central within the row, but it seems to be anyway. Lazy loading, I'm going to leave that one off. Now, advanced slider settings. The effect I want to use today is the cover flow. And as you can see, it makes these things sort of turn at angles, and we can get that nice sort of carousel 3D type effect. And I want the shadow. You see the shadow on these turned ones here. I think that's quite a nice effect. So let's just see what we got, then we can tweak it a little bit more. And as you can see, it's not doing anything, and it won't do anything until we actually save it and exit the visual builder. I think what I want to do is just change the color of those dots. Let's go to Design, Color Settings, Dots Color. Looks like they're white anyway, but the active one, let's make that red, the same color as we've got here. And I want to push them down a bit. I think they're sort of crowding our images there. So spacing. And it'll be on the inner carousel padding. And it'll be on the bottom because we want to push it down a bit. Let's try 20 and see what that looks like. A bit more perhaps. Let's try 30. Yeah, that'll do for me. Let's go back to that color. Let's try changing those dot colors. Let's make the red. Oops, that's the arrow background. Dots color red. And we'll make the active one white. I don't know. Both look pretty good to me. Let's just save. And let's see this carousel in action and see what else we want to do. So I'm going to save. Purple button. Hit the green save box until we get the check mark. And exit the visual builder. And roll on down. There we go. That's almost there. But it's not quite doing what I want it to do. I want it to be like a carousel, so it's sort of disappearing and appearing at the same rate. So let's just enable the visual builder again. And to do what I want it to do, let's slide down to where we want to go. Edit our module. And let's go down to center slide. So that centers that first slide there. Then down in advanced settings, just tweak that just a little bit, something like that. Save that. Save, exit the visual builder. Okay, that's pretty much working as I want it to do. I think I might just tighten the spacing up on these. And of course, it'd be nice to link them to our Woocommerce products. So let's just do that quickly and we're done. Go down to our section. Hit the edit cog. Let's go down. Item spacing. Let's tighten that up just a little bit. So they're almost overlapping. Well, in fact, let's have them overlap like that. And I'm happy with that. The only other thing we want to do is to link it to our Woocommerce products. And to do that, really easy. Let's go to one of our products. And all we need to do is right click on the view, copy link address, or go to the page itself, it's up to you. And this is just my Woocommerce products page. Then let's go back here, go in there, title and image link. We just need to paste that URL in there. Open in the same window, presuming that's what you want. You can actually take that first bit off, the HTTP localhost. I'm doing mine, building mine locally. If you want to learn how to do that, have a look below the video. We've got a course on that, but I'll just leave that for the time being. Save that. Save our changes. Exit the Visual Builder. Let's go down to where we were. There we have it. We've got an effective little carousel going on there, which, you know, I'm quite pleased with that. That's kind of eye-catching. It's going to make people want to view products. And then we've just linked it. So if we click on this product now, that should take us to our Woocommerce product. There it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be doing plenty more with this plugin, and it's pretty effective. Like I say, you know, we got built these two carousels and it doesn't take much time, and they are quite eye-catching, and will get visitors to your site to want to learn more about your products and your services and what have you. So once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.